Good morning. It's a brand type of day. I just did Shudderwalk Shaman, and I don't know. Like it didn't really get much, right? Like it got significant things, but it didn't get a volume of things. So it'd be Holiday, which I don't think is very like the big thing that I got was the Reno hero card. And in order for the Reno hero card to be good, or rather, in order for Holiday to be good, we have to run Alakir. And if we run Alakir and Reno, we always have to play Alakir after Reno. So that's my quandary right now. What's up, Kyo? What's up, no free monies? Well, how am I? I'm like trying to get excited about something. Before I just like play more Druid. Alright, so we got our friend Kurtrus. We have Hunter. Spirit of the Chumbus. Man, rolling this gold was such an unfortunate result. Oh, did we get the when is the fix for the didn't happen yet, right? Obviously. Hey Mage. Marshy is Yoshi. How many eggs have you laid? So many. Hey Terry. Oh my goodness. My I wonder, like, I don't know. I think what I have to do is like I have to join some kind of like OBS Discord or forum and just ask a bunch of questions about the lighting. It's a great source of stress while I'm streaming. It's like, how is my camera going to behave with the lighting today? And I can't get anything consistent, and it's driving me crazy. I do have lights, so it's not like a lights at you. I mean, it could be like getting a nice ring light would fix it, but I'm looking like super washed out, and I think it's this one at this point. It just focused so much too that like my camera keeps getting all wiggity. It's annoying. I also think there's a chance that my lights are supposed to be farther away from me. I feel like I've been doing this too long to feel like such a novice, you know what I mean? Yeah, like it's so bright somewhere. Something. I will fix this. Did that help? Is it worse? Is it better? Nobody knows. I don't know. I don't know. Malagros Sludge Warlock. Oh, I forgot about the sludges. Well, I don't want to play Raza Priest until we get that. My goodness. Does light seem bad to you guys too? Why is it so bright? Huh. So this is where it was. I think that looks terrible. That looks worse. That looks worse. So I don't think it's that. And like the thing is, if I so this is with auto exposure off, right? And I can change the exposure to be like something that makes more sense. But as soon as I don't have it on auto, this happens. Right? Like, what is this? Why does this has to happen when I have the auto exposure off? Then you turn the auto exposure on and it's fine again. More like Martian Who, am I right? Yep, exactly. Well, all I can say is Alright, what should I play? I started an hour late. I don't want to be up until however long making decks or like making my video again. Should I just play more of this? I got the Fi. Where's Yoshi? I'm Yoshi. Let me just like, I guess, do this to get going, you know. I'll
The seasons change and so do I.
Seasons change and so do I. Well, how come you can't see all the 7TV emotes anymore?
Lunara versus Valera.
Stay in the shadows. How boldly can you bloom?
Is that better? Can't tell if anything's even changed. Seems like it might be better.
Job's done.
Time goes short.
Doc, I'm not seeing if there's like a thing that I've accidentally done that disables it. I don't know what's happening with that.
Job's done.
My brain is just full with Highlander decks right now. Which rogue deck do I think is stronger, the Wishing Well one or the Ogre one? It's so funny to me that the Ogre one is a deck. I thought that was like an instant write-off. Wait, is Greedy Partner a 2/3? That just hit me. I thought the Ogres were an instant write-off meme card thing. Read 'em and weep. Weep 'em and read. What is stronger? I have no idea. Yeah, I haven't played any standard yet. Dune, happy 35 months. How many expansions is that? Is this a new expansion? This is a new expansion. How you doing, Dune? How are you? You vibing? Well, here's the Wishing Well deck, so I guess they win. I think what I want to see is Highlander, Demon Hunter, Rainbow DK, or silly elemental split shenanigans. I could just play Quest Mage without Magister Dawngrasp. That's more months than you are years. Oh, well. You know, me too. Not for long. I see. How do I see my emote sets here? How about now, Doc? One Hand Man Games, chumbusing around the world a whole year now. Yo, One Hand Man Games, I appreciate you. How are you? How are you doing? My winged children rule the skies. The virtue of the wild. Oops. Oops. Obviously, there's no point in wasting gloop here, right? So let me just do that. And then I can do 3 things, which I guess will be this, and one of these other things, which I guess will be either of these. Neat. So I deleted the accidental extra one. Do the 70 TV emotes work now? Oh, no. Alright, now it should work. Surely. Surely. Why are they being so mean to my stuff? That's my favorite stuff. For shame. So it's when I look this way. It's too bright. I'm afraid to turn this one down. I'm good, Teletubbian. How are you? You keeping it real? Hey, Fi. There's Fi.
This must be the way.
Don't think I'm gonna need that many Alexes, I guess. This was a really sloppy win, but you know, better a sloppy win than a sloppy loss, am I right? Zangarmarsh drains.
I guess.
That's a little better. Maybe if I turn this one up once more. Up once more to the dungeons that are up. There's better. Seems more even anyway. Alright. They're still not working? I assigned it to the channel.
Lunara versus Rexa.
It's just not saving?
Call of the wild.
Does it just not let me do it while I'm lying?
Bloom.
Huh. Burr, burr, burr. That's too much. Too much. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Everything's going according to plan.
Time goes short.
If the plan is for me to be all bummed out and stuff. You see the new Dragon Druid a lot. Nice. It's good stuff. It's good times. Somebody mentioned something that made me remember something I was gonna do. Quest Mage. I'm like so distracted by my lighting today. I wanted to stop. I want to know what is automatically doing something that's ruining it. Is it this?
What if?
Just looks awful. How about that?
What if?
Yikes.
Time goes short.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you. Predictable.
Predictable. Alright, so are we doing Quest Mage next, I guess?
Here, girl.
Is it that I'm like every time I lift my coffee, what is compensating here? Maybe I can figure it out. What is ruining me right now? We can see what's actually just changing. None of these numbers are changing.
Let's see.
I don't think I'm dead next turn. Everyone ready to use to pause champ whenever Marsha uses Varden Hero Power? Well, that's why I haven't done it so far. I'm not gonna like do it with that. Maybe if I like close these blinds. Maybe it's the fact that the light outside is so unpredictable. Martian Woo. Coming at you in the dark. Alright, so it does appear to be maybe more stable. However,
What if?
my winged children rule the sky. You guys think that that's like bees? Bees wouldn't matter, right?
The skies.
I
Alright.
bestow these gifts upon the world.
Maybe I should use this one for draw, actually. Really?
Time goes short.
Stay alert, my children. Danger awaits.
Pounded 2 car. Alright, so now these are looking a little too bright.
This beast will not be tamed.
It does kind of, it's kind of crazy. It's never been that way before. When did I get 5? I got it yesterday. The holiday bundle for the diamond.
I can't win
All right.
them all.
Well, I guess this will be the end of the distracted portion of my stream. We'll let the light be what it's. It looks so bad though. But like, I can't think of what to do. So, whatevs. I had it built. I had it built already. It was this. But we can't run my friend here. I had to run other stuff. If we're running Reno. I guess we'll run Reno. Should have been here before, right? Did I just forget it? Ba 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 ba. Wait, where's my new card? Oh, I built this to play the other day. Okay. I was like, why is my man, that's a decision I want to make later. Oh, good. cool. Alright, so this has not been adapted for new stuff yet. I wanted to play this the other day. So let me go copy my own homework. That's why Reno wasn't in it. What's up, collateral fish? Alright, so we got a ditch Dawn Grasp, unfortunately, because it's borking. I saw this card. Is this good? He's Actify. Play all 4 Renos? Oh no. Oh no. Alright, is it time to win? Burr, 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 burr. Alright, we're up against Freezy. We're up against Freezy.
Watch your back.
Watch your back. Lest I watch it for you.
We have turned our curse into ours.
Alright, we're up against Even Shaman, which is one of the shamans I've ever played against, so there you are. Hi Martian, hi chat. Hope you're having a great time. I hope you're having a great time, Blam. How are you? Have you tried Gunslinger Demon Hunter? I have. I have. I will try again another time. Is Kuldara Dream real? Man, I wonder if that's ETC worthy. Actually, I should just put that in, huh? Maybe I'll put that in instead of the Potion of Illusion. It's pretty funny. Alright, we just have to get here. If we can get here, we're good. Hi Martian, hi chat. Hope you're having the time you deserve. Cryptic. Hi Amara, I hope you're having the time you deserve. I hope you're having the time you deserve. No. I hope you're having a good time. And you deserve to have a good time, which I hope is what you meant. Do you have a second monitor? Maybe it is too bright and the light from it is reflecting on your cup. Never thought about that. Thank you for your helpful suggestion. It's probably the lights, though. I don't know. I think I have, like, crappy lights. I think you look sexy, especially in that bubble. Very flattering. Ah, well, thank you. What do the Sanguinar Jaima emotes say?
The pleasure is mine.
The pleasure is mine. Oh, is she gonna save Alira's emotes?
Well played. I will be your death.
Oh, that's cute, actually. So yeah, we can ice block and then coin Reno. Have I tried any excavate decks yet? No. I'm vaguely interested in the snake one, I guess. Ooh, that's not what you wanted to pop. Is a 6 mana mage legendary worth crafting? I will let you know. I will let you know. Once I've had a chance to use it a couple times. Surprisingly, Ogre Rouge is your favorite deck right now. I'm so amused that it ended up being real. I didn't even bother thinking about whether or not that would be a deck, right? Like I glanced at those cards and just kind of assumed that they were bad. Feel the pull of Scarblon. You think this Reno card is balanced? It is pretty balanced. It's one of the balanced cards of all time. I'd like to kill that, but like it's not. I mean, I just win, right? It's not like that thing's gonna beat me.
We're gonna be rich.
Bots and shambles. Yep. Well then. Well then. Why? Will they ever fix the delayed animations with Flame Tongue Totem on board? I doubt it. And like the improved. Ooh, that's cool. Oh man, I wanted Vixalis, but whatever. Whatever. Imagine complaining about getting 2 Zephyrus. The animation was sweet. Your wish is my tomato. Really? You're not gonna give me a Shadow or Death for that? Zephyrus.
How much?
How about now? How about now, Zephyrus? I should have taken the Flame Strike. I was just so tilted. Oh my goodness. And is Zephyrus just like super broken? I have not been able to get any consistency out of him recently. He's just like, I don't know.
For the sea.
Hey. Hey, you. Hmm. No, that okay. That was the plan. Never mind. It's like, wait, why didn't that work? But yeah, it worked. Oh man. Ow. No Coldara Drake in the ETC. We talked about that. We're gonna add it after this. We talked about it. We're gonna do it.
That's right. Feel groove.
More food for the master!
More food for the master. Ooh. Ooh. You'll never take me alive, Chumbus face. We just win next turn, unless we lose. Is Mage Titan playable in this deck? I don't know. It's kind of like it's the one Titan that's kind of awkward. All right. Uncontainable. I don't think anything matters, right? I don't think anything really matters. We get one more after this.
I can't hear you!
Hey, Rama.
I can't hear you!
Have I tried Naga Demon Hunter yet? No. No, I have not. It's happened to me, though. I've been Naga Demon Huntered. Do I think it's good? Well, I got wrecked. Can't say for sure. I feel like you guys, the text on your chat is smaller than it used to be. Let me see if I can like fix that. One moment, please. I know my vision's getting worse and I hate it. And now I can't get out of this menu and I'm annoyed. Everything's going so wrong today. Everything's going so wrong today. Also, it's not showing me chat history. And I can't click on chat settings. Now I can't see anything. Everything's frozen. And I hate it. Ah, there we go. Chat appearance. Oh, it is on biggest already. Unlucky. Against Perleta. This is probably a really bad keep, not gonna lie.
Choose soon.
I must choose soon. When you new legendary, Serpez the Great. Oh, it's Zephyr's backwards. Battlecry. If your deck is empty, open your collection and search for a card to add to your hand. Oh. Well. Be one of the that would be one of the cards of all time.
Choose soon.
There's a world where Messadoon splits itself into two halves. We get the randomly generated moonlit guidance. Hey, they're back.
Oh dear.
Burr, 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 burr. Martian Boo, I demand to know why you're not running the Funny Drake. It is in the ETC, don't worry. Really great duet and Under the Sea performance at the end of the latest YouTube video. Sounded like you both had fun. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Thank you. I actually had to cut out a bunch of the laughing.
Keep up the aggression.
Miracle Rogue. It's a miracle.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
What's your next performance for outro gonna be? I was actually wondering that because a lot of people commented that they liked the outro, but nobody was commenting with what they wanted next. So like, as of when I started stream, I I don't have anything lined up. What's the combo with the Drake? One of these hero powers is deal 2 damage, refresh monocrystals. And so if you get the Drake, well, you have that. Animals, Maroon 5, and Yankat. Well, you guys can leave me a YouTube's comment. And then maybe I'll do that. I take the comment from what I used and put it in the the thing, so. Ew. So as things are now, I can do Alibi, Coin, Messadoon, turn after next, right?
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Mhm. Well,
Oh dear.
poor Varden. First, their hero card doesn't work. Now they have to take 1 damage to the face. It's brutal out there. It's brutal out there. Ooh, this would actually have been a brutal turn to get Lothaud, right?
Keep up the aggression.
Maybe this should have been an Alibi turn instead of a Varden turn. I think you have all the answers for what your opponent is trying to do. I also think that. I'm not gonna lie. Is the bug with the hero power in general? The bug is when you use the hero power, it crashes your game. Savara.
Very nice.
I look away for 2 seconds and Martian is playing Battlegrounds. Yep. I don't get it. Okay. Well, could poof, but I won't. I'll do this. I do this. And I get my Vexali. Get Vexalis. Get Vexalis for my Fini. New card idea. Private Eye. Battlecry. Remove your opponent's solid alibi. I feel like you give your effects true damage, right? Like that's how you would deal with that.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
My hand is too full.
Looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against me.
I'm almost
Hey, Star
out of
Swirly.
cards.
It's me, Mortian. Hey, Polyon Force. Is it finally time?
Oh, I did.
Alright. Do I think Reno is going to get nerfed? I haven't played any standard to know. It would require me to play some standard.
Jaina,
KVLT.
This ends now.
This ends now.
Back.
Goodbye, stuff in my hand. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Hey, Heat Wave. Doesn't feel nerf-worthy in standard, honestly. I think it would be hilarious if Reno didn't get nerfed. Marsham at Subway, you want something? I actually do. Yo, what's up, Engine? Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. How are you? How was the engine stream? Wait. Work the way I want you to. What were you playing?
I wonder.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Good. Thank you. Decided to quit after too many quest mages and Mildred. Brutal. Brutal. Might be playing standard already tomorrow. Reno Druid. Hey Theo. I want to play some standard, but it's not so much that I want to escape wild so much as like I'm kind of excited to play standard with all that Highlander stuff that they have going on that like might not be as good in wild. I wish like oh, what's this? The Dawngrass bug. I ended up cutting the hero card from my deck just because like I guess I could use it and just never hero power, but then I had to explain it literally every time I use it. You guys think I'm dead this turn? How is this deck in standard, by the way? Is it any good? You had to restart 7 times one game. The game that I played it on my 3rd restart, it went away. Like I lost. Oh, was it mentioned? I did check to see. Wait, which do I use? What if it misses? Don't miss. I went to see if it was in the known issue. Oh, thank goodness. If it was in the known issues, and it was, I thought.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Quick question for you. Is Highlander the only way to play Dragons and Druid? Because I pulled Fi, and I want to use her, but I also want to sell my kidney. I also don't want to sell my kidney. Okay, so... What is this sorted by? Here. I kind of want to turn this into a Kazakhstan version instead of the version that it is, but there you are. But if you play it and don't hear a power nor explain it, YouTube comments would ask by a bunch, and you'd farm the sweet engagement. Yeah, I guess so. The no Reno version did feel very, very good. Wait, Engine, is it crashing your game when used against you? I've only had it fail when I use it. Is it crashing the game when played against you too? Oh. I'm not clearing that this turn unless I get lucky with this, right?
We're gonna be rich.
Is this really better than nothing?
I see.
I'm the snake in your boot.
Blah blah blah. My blood boils for war. Are we dead this turn? Oh no! No! That's cheating! My mana! What are you doing? 2 of them, huh? Alright, well. Let's see. How are we getting out of this mess? We're top digging Alibi or Frozen Scrumbus. Are we dead? Alright, it's gotta be Ice Block then. That's not Ice Block. That is not Ice Block at all. But this is. Look at that. You're a tease.
You win this.
What a tease. So close, yet so far. Hey Martian, how are you? I'm so good. I'm feeling extremely low energy. I also feel like I haven't slept in months. And I don't know how to stop. But other than that, good. You don't believe it? I don't believe anything. What don't you believe? You are just in time to witness the culmination of my genius. The emotes are back. Hey, there we go. I thought I'd, like, fixed it. This is it. This is the game that we don't draw Zephyrus with Messadoon. You'll see. You will see. Am I cool now? Somewhere only we know. What's my favorite deck of the expansion so far? I really like Dragon Druid. LPG-less LPG Mage. Is it? Hey, Digi. Sucklock. Is that what we're calling, is that what we're calling Snakelock? Martian is a man of good taste. I'm a man of, oh, I was going to save that for Vixalis. Alright. The deck is canceled.
Drink with me, friend.
I even got it. Brutal. Brutal.
Candle mudslider.
Oh. Burr, burr, burr. Alright, finally got Vexalis when I messed up and used my thing beforehand. However, this is pretty good with the quest reward at the very least. You're still waiting for a good Dragon Priest expansion? Haven't had a good one since Kobolds. Ashes was good. Dragon Raza Priest was the widely accepted good way to play Raza Priest in Ashes. Does the snake bypass Solid Alibi and Ice Block? It does. It does with all its heart. With all its heart. containable.
Drink with me, friend.
Candle much lighter.
Burp, 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 burp. Alright, I guess they're fixing the snake.
More food for the master.
How the Reno Quest Mage been treating you, Mr. Martian? Well,
Who's ready for another round?
here's a snake. So far, so something. I think it would be treating me better if I wasn't a doofus, to be honest. I think, I could have gone Vexalis crazy. Had I been a little less silly. Neat. I'm so worried. I have to like activate it this turn. Can it be done? Because this is gonna give me back one refresher. It depends on what's in here, right? That's not enough.
Time runs out on me.
I have a Reno. Doesn't matter though, right? I had it with the sieve. What was in the sieve? It's just Mana Biscuit and Rewind. Oh, Rewind was in it. Yeah, I should have gone for the Rewind. What was the first spell though? Mana Biscuit alone wasn't enough. Because it was the biscuit, it wasn't the whole card. Was the first one in it? I guess we'll find out next turn. Because I thought about the Savara, it's just the second half was the only part I thought was in it. No, there wasn't, right? It was Rewind? It was Rewind, Biscuit, and the whatever I played before the Biscuit token, not the Biscuit itself. We'll find out right now. Yeah, it's Ice Block. Alright.
How much?
My opponent has so much health. Can you believe it?
How much?
Pathetic Worm.
Too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
How's Warlock bouncing Snake so many times? And is it a viable deck? And in Wild of all things, how are they bouncing the Snake? They like Zola and the Pandas? Alright. Does my friend Zephyrus ever get me there?
Time runs out on me.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
My client has the heart of a hero.
Is this deck worth to craft? 1 second. 15 and 18 is 33. Yeah, it's enough, right?
Your wish is my suggestion.
Yay! We beat the snake. Yay! We beat the snake, chat. We won, but at what cost? Well, me too, JF. Of course, every deck is worth crafting. Absolutely. Yep. What's up, Pug?
Jaina versus Rex.
Taking a hot fix snake, yeah.
I hear the call of the wild.
Watch your back.
Mhm.
The living drop all kinds of things.
Brr, brr, brr. All right. Well, we have this. Oh. All right. They misplayed by not winning. That's true, actually. Yeah, it's actually quite true. It's literally true.
Jaina versus Arthas.
I'm sorry, Jaina.
There's nothing I should worry about, right, Arthas?
Boom, boom, boom. But is it as true as it is? It is. It's a sentiment outlier.
I see you.
Is it not? All right. Paladin, you say? Is this Reynold Paladin?
The light dims, but we fight.
Vexalis. How are you liking the new expansion? I'm liking it very well, Shungonius. How are you liking the new expansion? That's a serpent. Tempo Barov, you know, somebody's got to. What are they going to do? That like, you have to think about. You have to wrap your mind around the actual matchup, right? Do you need Barov? Do you need Barov to clear against Quest Mage? Not really. But if you have nothing else to play, you need to kill them before they go off, right? Like I think the Tempo Barov is like, you know, their hand has to be awful for that to be the right choice. Just because, you know, you'd want to play something else. But as far as like, was it worth doing that? Yeah, for sure. If they had no better play. See you later, Brian. Thoughts on Reno Hunter Martian? I've been climbing with it at top 200, but it kind of loses to everyone else's Reno piles. Well, I tried to build it and then I like basically gave up, I guess. But that doesn't mean it's not good. Haha, joke's on you. I used Ice Barrier. Joke's on you, I used Ice Barrier. By the power of Ragnaros. Well, that was that. Ooh. Uncontainable. Perfect. Well, this is one of the Vexalis turns I've ever had. I'll say that much. Marshy win? I think so. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume Marshy win. That said, I get 2 turns, but I'm not like really set up to do much with them, right? More food for the master! I do say. Top deck Ramoth. It's not Ramoth. It's actually not Ramoth at all.
So generous.
You have my gratitude.
You have my gratitude. Well, I messed up. I was trying to get the second ETC, but I didn't think about it long enough, I guess.
Time runs out on me.
Yeah, I just played some stuff. You know what I mean? Why aren't people playing Velarok? What's Velarok? Oh, is that that's the like the funny Are they about to win me? Wait, this is gonna actually be really funny if they're about to get all the things out.
I can't hear you.
Oh. You remember playing this DK? It's funny. I agree. I also miss this Death Knight.
Azeroth will be purified.
You think it's a Martian win? Maybe. Maybe.
I can't hear you.
Now that we have our friend Ramoth here to guide us.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt
Don't think too hard. You may in fact hurt yourself. Alright, there he is. I love that. Oh my goodness. Yo, we don't even need the infinite one, right? We just like... We just need this to be infinite.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt
Wait, is this just the nuts with Ramoth? I was just thinking with that one hero power, but like, you Ramoth and it's already good to go. Look at that. What's your favorite color of Yoshi? Mine's Donkey Kong. Oh, I'm right there with you. Although, mine might have to be Sonic. see you later. Reno the Gatling, yep. Gamo Gamo no. Mage Gatling. Chat, I've watched way too much One Piece. I'm at the point where I'm just kind of like over it. I'm too close to the end not to finish it. I'm on the last arc that's out. But that's still like 150 episodes to go. I've been watching One Piece for a year, and like the amount of padding they put into those episodes to like really stretch them out, I think is like spoiled a lot of it. I definitely recommend reading the manga and not reading the anime. Not watching the anime. Volume is super low. Is that true for everyone? Does everyone feel that way? Who else feels like my volume is low? No? Alright. I think that's on you, my friend. Alright, Norin. The One Piece anime is maybe the worst anime adaptation of all time. It's a bit low, is it really? How's it now? Did that change anything? Well, I want to coin out my friend here. Ooh. Ooh. Time to wash away the filth, it seems. Alright, next turn we can, as long as Vexalis doesn't annoy me, we can coin. Actually, I don't even mind, right? Like, I don't mind if Vexalis comes off the top. Because then at least it's not double Zephyrus with this. Through the burst! Yay! Alright. Next turn. Next turn. I feel like I've been sinking. I think where my head used to be closer to the top of the bubble. What happened, chat? Freeze my Messadoon, will you? I see how it is. The bubble grew. The bubble's growing all the time. Did you already share the deck code for this mage deck on Twitter? Not yet. Have you seen the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood live action adaptation? If not, you should watch it because it's comically bad. Ah, brutal. Full Metal Alchemist was a really good one. I like that one. Oh, hey. Well. Uncontainable.
You have skill of your own.
You have a skill of your own, okay? Okay. Well, I don't want to overdraw. So there's that. Let's find I just don't have the room. But I can't cast Ice Block unless I get it off of the first one.
What to do? What to do?
I don't think it's ever lethal, right? Unless I can get another Ice Block. Alright, I'm gonna trust. I know I'm not gonna get both picks, but... Aw, too bad. Of course. Unlucky. But yeah, I'll do this and then I'm safe forever, right? Even if they do chain, we're still good.
By my calculations, you need to chill
Oh.
out.
Well, very good. Not that far along, I guess. There's that. I do say.
I wonder.
Best way to spend 2,000 coins right now? There are those bundles for the catch-up packs, and if your collection is low, those are really good. Cheating. Wow, that's some filthy cheating. That's some stinky doo-doo cheating right there. Time to take a million turns.
Don't think too hard. You'll hurt yourself.
Don't think too hard. You may, in fact, hurt yourself. You just might. Looking for a standoff? Hey, we win. We don't even need our extra turns. I just need to get my hero power. Can I have my Reynold hero power, please? To put this poor human out of their misery? Is Dr. Holiday locked behind the Flint? I really want them, but don't want Flint. Oh, yeah, it is locked behind the Flint. I didn't think about that. It's kind of lame that you have to get Flint to get Holiday. Huh. Holiday's a girl, by the way. Burr. I love that some dialogue in this game straight up roasts you and some straight up compliments you, and then you have Illidan with evil draws close, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Watch your back.
Quest Mage, you say? But I'm playing Quest Mage. I would have thought they'd be an elemental due to the day in their name. They're a troll. It is a troll. Blarp, blarp, blarps. You can tell by the hands. Are the new catch-up packs standard only? They have very specific sets on them. You can look at them and look at the set symbols and know what's in them. Bum, bum, bum. Nothing at all. Time to wash away the filth. Hopefully they play something next turn. I've started to kind of think about what I want in the Ramoth pool, because a lot of stuff actually messes it up pretty bad. But the one card was too expensive, and then the other one could freeze or kill my Ramoth or myself. So it might just be I might be on the part of the bell curve where I start thinking about that, and then I'll get back to the point where it's like, yeah, it's not worth thinking about that. Just take the L's when they happen. Have I tried the 6 mana Warlock Legendary combo that steals health? I have not, but I've had it done to me. So that's funny. Patch on Friday. It's Friday.
What have we?
No, I have one. Overdraw Ramoth, let's go! Alright, that was fine. That's fine. Unlucky? Come on! So brutal. I don't even know that that was good. Know what I mean? Man, I can't believe like the thing saved them.
What to do? What to do? I can't do that.
What did I just do? I meant to play this.
Fine, runs
Alright.
out on me.
Sure.
Not so tough now.
I've been missing a lot today. Like going to grab a card and grabbing a different one. A couple of friends of mine were talking about this, and I want your opinion. Hysteria and Mass Hysteria to 3. What's the worst that happens? Both of them to 3? What's the worst that happens if both Hysteria and Mass Hysteria go to 3?
That's right. Feel groove.
I think it's like regular just Hysteria could go to 3. Mass Hysteria 3 is like super broken, isn't it? But it could, man, at 4 even it seems really good. I don't know, Mass Hysteria already just seems kind of strong. Why would you put Mass Hysteria 3? Yeah, I mean that's pretty broken, right? This seems pretty nutso. Solid Alibi, that's cheating. I'm the only one just allowed to Solid Alibi. One time, let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Do I even want to do this, though? Let's get Ramoth. Let's get Ramoth. Alright, we're doing it the hard way. Wait, why? You had Solid Alibi. You had Solid Alibi. Didn't they have Solid Alibi? Oh, new hero skin. So, did they like actually just straight up forget? Oh, it's a standard pack. Did they actually just straight up forget to release this? And that's why it came out so late? Can you get the deck code for this? No, it's my secret special deck code. It's just for me. It's just for me. And I guess you can also have it. Nobody else. Why not reroll cards? Why reroll them?
Jaina versus Soranoyo.
You tell me why, and I'll tell you why not.
Watch your back.
I have all that stuff, so like it's just a waste of animation.
I see you've brought guests.
I can roll a card more likely to get nerfed. All right, fair enough. I take it all back. I take it all back. You know, that's using your head, Waluigi. Good job.
May the light grant you peace.
I was a fool the whole time. Now I don't want to play this.
You can count on me.
Savara,
I'm certified.
I appreciate you showing up, and I don't want to be mad at you for you being a nice sweetie pie and getting in my hand. But, have you considered
Just my trade.
showing up one turn later? Wait, Martian is a fool? Why am I here then? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. It's a mystery to me. Zephyrus, you know what I want. Give it to me. Give me this. Yay.
Job done.
We'll see if I regret that later. when it's in the Ramoth pool. I would assume I won't though. We'll see. By the power of Ragnaros. Time to wash away the filth. Healed his own minion. It's true. I didn't want them to tutor their Nozdormu, so I pinged it to trade it off. It's gonna gain mana every time. That's what I like to hear. Bum, ba-dum, bum. All right. Astral Serpent draws the first turn. Yeah. No, Storm is so funny it is. Hand's about to have the cheapest hand ever. Yeah, true. Real and true. Real and false. Burr, 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 burr. Did Marshy lose? You decide. Hey Zeno. Marshy, what's the suggest a channel point dump thing you mean? There was a time when I only had really cheap channel point rewards, and people kept asking me for something big to spend their channel points on. So I just put suggest a channel point dump at really expensive. So that was the big channel point dump. You are happy, like you don't actually have to spend the money to suggest a way to redeem channel points, but that it was a meme. Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Don't think too hard.
Don't think too hard. I was gonna like desperately pray and hope. Vargoth, no. Vargoth, Ramoth. Don't do it. Um.
That's right. Feel groove.
Ooh.
Don't think too hard. You'll do what I say.
Let's go. Ooh. It's kind of fun having the light show thing happen. Thousand Needles, are you ready for this light show? I shouldn't cast it, right? We could just draw into Oblivion. That would be terrible. But it was funny. Jeff, is that still paused? That's the problem with pausing stuff. Pound it, Doogie. Is did I overdraw my quest reward on stream? Did I ever? Yeah. Oh, my bad, Jeff. That's the problem with pausing is I never remember to turn it back on. Gonna eat the chickens when I stuff. Oh my goodness, everyone's quote retweeting the Azurite snake change.
Jaina versus Thrall.
Fear the coming storm.
Watch your back.
Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Just made Reno Warrior in Standard, and I didn't think it would work, but I ended up beating the Reno Druid. Hey, good job. Good job, Chungonius. I'm Chungonius. In other news, yesterday a certain leader... Oh. Now the speculation begins if we get a refund on All Excavate. Probably should, right? Your wish is my tomato. Ooh, I could go for the silence. Eh. No refund for you? Alright. Why does Azurite Snake need to be changed? Because, what's the funniest answer I could come up with for that? It's just like, a brutal combo deck for some strategies to deal with. It's a really toxic card. No, that's not why. Oh my silly geese. What am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you guys? You know, it occurs to me that, okay, here, I'll do this. We'll go Wild Growth, Ice Block, and Reno our way out of this. People like to play slow decks, and Snake is a little too effective at shutting them down. Yeah, that type of thing. Are you telling me Doomkin is the nuts? I think it's a funny deck. I don't think it's super OP though. Yeah, I think they chose Sentiment Outlier, right, when they talked about it. So like they don't think it's a power outlier either. remember Quest Rogue in Ungoro? That wasn't a power outlier. That was terrible. Like that had like a 40 something% win rate. The problem is it was polarizing. It would always beat slow stuff and always lose to fast stuff. And so like that type of deck, I guess sometimes they don't want.
There is little time.
Alright, will we lose to 2 iterations of 3 damage? Find out this time. Oh, that's funny. So I guess this time I'd like Zeffy Zeffies. And I don't love what I would get otherwise. Let's see. Is there a spell I'd like?
Crazy. It just might work.
Most of them are good, actually. Okay.
You will break as we have been broken.
The Trumbus is broken. Well, I might have made not the right decision, I guess. But, you know, at least I can say I might lose. I guess what I wanted there was Frost Nova. I get, I got Vexalis, right? Which is what I was afraid of. If I knew I was getting Zephyr, so oh, I already played Zephyrus anyway. There was no chance of that working out. All right, all right. Good deal. Made the right decision for the wrong reasons. Apparently across all ranks, excavate lock is 64%. Population? Or win rate? Excavate seems like a bust to you. Oh my goodness, did we lose? Looks like we lost.
Never give up.
Never give up. Run away. It's kind of an awkward line, isn't it? Everyone say bye, Renee. Oh, I thought you were leaving.
Oh, no.
Okay.
The other room.
She was by the door for other reasons. Oh, sorry, JF. I was distracted. That's his line from Duels. Outside of Warlock, I can't make a way, find a way for Excavate to be good. If it ends up being Stinky Doo-Doo, I'm sure they'll buff it.
The coming storm.
Savara.
You're back.
That was the I will celebrate my victory by playing everything in my hand as fast as possible line. Yep.
I wonder. Time runs out on me.
Brr, 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 brr. The 2 and 3 levels are not worth the overcosted excavate cards. Like I said, if it ends up being bad, they'll buff it. What kind of music Martians listen to these days? I never like when I'm not like streaming, I don't really turn music on. I'm more of a watch stuff, play stuff type of guy.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Do I want to have Quest and Mortal Coil as my, like, most of my Savara? I don't know. I guess I do. Why not? So I don't really do much like deliberate listening to music, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Hello Yoshi, hey Ogre, how you doing? Are you excited that Ogre Rogue is a real deck? Why are there so many players named Digi at Dumpster Legend? Played 5 different players with that name today. Apparently, they are a is it China? They're a streamer from somewhere that I guess they don't stream in English. I don't like, this is all secondhand information because I've asked this question before. So a streamer from, like, they stream somewhere, and there's a big meme among their community to name your account that, is my understanding.
Your history.
Basically, DJ WCB is short for Dai Ji Wei is new. People like to spam this in chat to mock the streamer in his channel, and this somehow becomes a slang in the Chinese Hearthstone community. Oh, okay, well, that's unfortunate. Unless that's a funny joke to them, too. Elden Ring playthrough when? Dog was playing it in Standard today. Oh, that's what's up. That is what's up. Predictable. Predictable. Pathetic worm. Pathetic worm. Not worried about the Walner. I was worried about the Bolner. Ow. Someday. Ooh, neat. And away we go. Pathetic worm.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
I don't have the mana, but I could do it. It's pretty funny. Is there... So, like, the thing that they can do is, like, Theatar me, right? Are they running a Theatar? The 3 quests end it? Yeah. We have to complete them all. We have to complete them all. Apparently Meaty is getting the heat for his snake takes. What did he say? Goodbye, all my stuff. I'll miss you. Maybe a few more turns will ease our sorrow. I actually forgot about the frames. Alright, neat. Let me go ahead and not play this. Whee! Things it's slow and your deck is bad if you're letting it kill you. I don't think that's an entirely untrue statement. Oh, I wanted to complete my last quest. Unlucky. Unlucky! Alright, let's play JF Stack. Tram conductor Jerry. If you've excavated twice, oh, you get the tram cars. Oh, you want great? Oh, no, you have it. Sick. Reno Quest Mage Pog, it will be back in the Avengers and right now.
Stay in the shadows.
And so this unholy affair
begins. And so begins the unholy affair. Now, if Bran were still in standard, on the other hand, I could see Snake getting out of hand. Oh, it would be one of the things of all time. Boyd. Wally Boyd.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Where is my smokestack? Smokestack. Neat. Okay. Snake getting nerfed feels bad. Either that or it feels good. What if it feels good? Wish I hadn't kept this. Don't step that. Don't step it. Let me kill it. This.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Don't step it again. How many of these play my deck requests are you okay with per week? I want to submit mine sometime, but I don't want to start a snowball effect. It is limited to one redeem per day. It cannot be redeemed more than once a day. So it's first come, first serve. Womp 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 womp.
Got a tune with your name on it.
Ooh, oh, it's discover 2 cost card. I thought it was like coin one. Coin the other smoke? I could have, but I want to save the coin to go with brand stuff, don't I?
Please slow it down.
Choose soon.
I don't know what excavates are. Like, if there's anything that could save us. Ooh, that's pretty good. They dug up a canary? Canary? Poor thing. Oh, I see you. That's not I see you.
I bring out the best.
Yes, yes, yes. You're probably the funniest one. All right. Well, let me take a stab at this. Let me give this the old chumbaroony. Alter this somewhat. Oh, see you later, Blam. Actually, Tulio linked me theirs. I'll just do that. All right, this is what resident snake lock enthusiast Tulio came up with. We'll try this one. It's got Plague of Flames. How do I feel about this? This must be like you really just have to have more excavates. Also, Bran must be. I hate the like. I hate the vestigial X X corset Leave Explorer stuff. Messes that up. Is kindling elemental to cheapen snake? Yep. Kind of funny, huh? Gul'dan versus Lady Vosh. Alright, I regretted keeping that last time, so I guess I won't keep it this time. Also, maybe I was supposed to keep Defiler. After this one, though, I'm gonna go back to the other deck. I didn't have enough for a video yet. I'm at the point where I kind of need some more.
Did you bring some fish?
What is pain DK? Ow.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Use Ripper with Pain synergies and Sourfang's Death Rattle to have recursion on Magma Giants, Loatheb, Broom, etc. Ew. Spicy. Two coins for me. 2 coins for little old me. I approve. I approve.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Oh yeah, this is DJW, but they actually like the person. That's funny. That's funny. Smokestack.
Got a tune with your name.
Got a tune with your name on it.
Candle Mudslider.
There it is. One of the snakes of all time. Marshy joined the dark side. When will you all get it through your heads that I am the dark side? Alright? I am the dark side. I invented the dark side. No one will sink lower than me. Alright? I'll play anything. Thought I came in peace? No, but you guys are about to come in pieces. For how many evil things I'm gonna do. See? Look at this. Would a nice friendly Martian do this? Answer me that. Really? You didn't kill the snake? Watch as your pathetic armor betrays you.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
Alright, neat. Alright, well, if you enjoyed the snake section of the Martian Joins the Dark Side stream, please continue to enjoy Martian playing and relishing in Quest Mage. Marshy is determined to have a villainy arc. I've always had a villainy arc. I really want to know how much pod they smoked to make a card like Sanic.
Jaina versus MC Blingtron.
Don't smoke pods, chat. It's not good for you.
Watch your
Hey Marshy, are we having one-sided fun today? I only ever have one-sided fun. If I'm not having fun at the expense of my opponent, what's even the point? You know what I mean? Feel me, absurd? If you are the dark side, do we really get cookies if we join you? Yes, but you're not going to like them. You're late, sorry. I'll never forgive you, Ribamar. How am I today? I'm good. How are you? I don't think I should have tossed Varden. Add Varden. And Varden would have been really handy. Oh, against the Miracle Rogue, this isn't. Well, Ice Block in my Savara. That's pretty cool. You finally found a Reno deck you enjoy? What is it? That's in my Savara now, and I don't really care about making sure that I have one that's outside of the deck, but I do want to be able to get my Ice Block back immediately, like the second that I need it, so that was the logic there. I was the first, you know. Apparently, it was a good decision. That said, I'm scared.
Time to wash away the filth.
So this is over after this, right? So we can like cope that this will save us. What's up, Labor? Terran Gorfiend is such a cool character, yeah. How dare you? Hmm.
We're gonna be rich.
Well, I lose, right? They just trade with 3 mines and they still get there. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, they just have to swing, don't they? Nah, it would depend on what it hits.
You win.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Watch.
Chat,
your
I'm solo energy today. What's going on? What's happening out here? If only you had enough mana to brand into Reno and double your max health, I know, right?
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Hey Reno. Hey Reno, how you doing?
I will be your death. Mistakes were made. Incredible. Thank you.
Oh, it's just Valyria. I need that portrait. Yeah, you do.
Well played.
she's Valyria cosplaying.
The pleasure is mine.
Oh my goodness, this is the wrong wrong side of my hand, chat. I wanted the other, the other direction of mana cost. It's a little bit too much. Can you explain that 6 costs that split 2 elementals? What does it mean? So, Draw an elemental, split it into 2 halves. So what it does is it like say it draws Vexalis. It'll give me a 3 mana and a 2 mana Vexalis. The 3 mana one will have 2 attack and 3 health, and the 2 mana one will have 1 attack and 2 health. So it splits but favors a side. If you get one that's directly even, it'll be directly even. Ooh. Is this even going to help me in time? Let's see. They hit me for 16. I go to 8. It might, if they don't buff anything. How has 2 mana Vexalis felt? I pulled it off once, and it felt really good, even though I messed up, and it could have been even better. Alright, so now the Solid Alibi doesn't do anything for me, right? Yep, we might not even be alive. It's nice with Zeph. I mean, like, the first 2 times it pulled Zeph, I really wanted it to pull Vexalis. So, like, and there was one time I pulled Vexalis when I wanted to pull Zeph, but the reason I pulled Vexalis is because I had already played Zeph, so, like, it can go both ways, but I haven't had it actually matter where I pulled Vexalis instead. It's in here to pull Vexalis, and the fact that Zeph is in here as an extra pull is okay. It's like both a plus and a minus. KVLT, how was your stream? How was the KVLT stream? Tell me all about it. I know some people have been playing with Flame Ward in Reno Mage. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Wally again. Wasn't Wally the Mine Road? I don't want to play against Mine Road. Stop. Martian, have you played Taunt Warrior with the new cards yet? Your list has been doing well for you. Hey, I'm glad it's working out for you. I played it a couple games and it didn't feel very strong. You thought that was the Love DJW guy? Okay, cool. So this is the Mine Road human. Or the other one, Miracle Rogue. There's a chance of Control Taunt Warrior with our Megadillo. See any play? You could make it, and it would be probably nothing. Aggro, like, taunts haven't scaled in the way that everything else has scaled. You know what I mean? So it's like the taunts aren't like as busted as the general aggressive cards are. And like they don't do anything against combo, right? So it's like just taunting up a bunch as a general strategy doesn't really do a lot against a lot of decks anymore. It's been that way for years. That's not new. So like if you want to control by having a lot of taunts out, it's pretty hard. It's hard to do that. I think if Warrior got a spell to give taunts to Divine Shield, the taunts themselves just have to be good, I think.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Like stuff that discounts them and like just have them be like,
That's right.
I don't know. Like if you want a control taunt, I don't know. They just need to be better for the cost. Kuldara not main deck worthy? Well, it's only good once my Reno is already down.
I want to choose soon.
A little scared, chat. A little scared. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. Unless I do. What do you think of Armageddillo in your aggro taunt list? Not great, but you could run it. Just discover Kuldara. I intend to, Sloppy Walrus. I intend to discover it from my ETC. Naga Demon Hunter win? Literally never. Literally never. I'm just kidding. At some point, maybe? I don't know. Well, have I tried Test Rogue? Ever? Yes. Recently, no. In the last day? No.
That's right. Feel the groove.
Alright. They never let me trade off their mailbox dancer, right? I wish I'd found a way to weave in using my heat wave. So if I had the other coin, it'd be really good here. If my other coin, it would be really good. Opponent is deciding if they want to play more giants or what. Did Testro get something new? Did it get anything? Rewind into nothing because this is expensive. All right, rewind needs to. I'll take this one, and then hopefully it'll give me either ice block or. No, it has to be ice block. All right, we've bought ourselves one turn. You'll love to see it. Now what do I want? I don't know. That thing's still not dead. I was assuming you guys meant like Major Domo Test Rogue. You mean like actual like thief rogue? Thief Chumbo? Come on, Wally. Come on, Wally. What you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Has Martian ever had a Thief Rogue video? I have. I have. It was really, 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 really fun. When Noel got reverted. Aw, thanks for slow rolling that for me, buddy. Any leftover bundle codes? No. Gave them away. Gave them all away. Is Miracle Rogue still good? No, it stinks. It can never win a game. Except for the games it wins, like that one. It seems good. Can you share a deck in the chat? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. At your own risk. At your own risk.
Jaina versus Kurtress.
You're in my way.
Watch your back.
So somebody left me a comment on my last video saying this deck is unironically better without Kazakusan. And you know, when people say that, you assume that they're going to start talking about Astalor stuff, but they it was like Sathravar and Freya to go with ANR. was how they were winning games, I guess. I don't think that's better than Kazakhstan. Anti-funny? Well, I mean, like, it's a different kind of funny. Like, like, I don't know. I think that that's a bit memeier than what I was doing, but what do I know? What do I know? Literally nothing. That's what I know.
Job done.
I wish Thief Shumbo had a way to narrow the cards at Burgle so it becomes remotely playable. Well, opponent, I didn't appreciate that. Aww. I don't even know if you're serious. Marshy's greatest creation. You can't be memeier than Marshy. Oh, you can. You can. I'm a very responsible memer, alright? I'll meme, but I won't meme that hard. all the stuff that well, not all. Every once in a while I go a little overboard, but it's pretty rare. Remember that time I did the Abyssal Depths Warrior, whatever that was? The one that turns all of your stuff into 5 costs. And I played like 13 games to get the 3 wins I needed to make the video. Is there a way to play Light Show Mage in Wild? What you do is you randomly discover a thing like I just did.
Is this really better than nothing?
Then you play Ramoth a bunch. Marshy lose? Shadows grow long.
I do say, I seem to have lost the surface.
Unlucky.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
Time to wash away the filth.
Doing the Martian climb. I've been climbing backwards for a bit here. I have 4 marks. Is that enough to make a video? What time is it? It's 12:40. And I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Man, I'm struggling to finish videos after streams lately. I was doing alright for a while. I think I haven't been sleeping well. Is losing the hero card hurting this deck? I think what's hurting the deck is running no duplicates. I think if I had doubles of all that stuff, it would be way better.
Jaina versus Lady Vash.
Victory to Queen Ajara. Watch your back.
We have turned our curse into our
We have turned our curse into our strength. 4 Renos. Maybe I'll try switching to the not Reno one and see how I like that, because I think it could be good. Two just as good, but less funny. Oh, Reno's, yeah. Have I tried Snack Lock yet? I played 1 game of it. Well, this is one of, if not the turns of all time.
You can count on me. I'm certified.
That's right. Feel groove.
And now we wait. Was it the Giga Nuts? It seemed okay. I don't know that it was the Giga Nuts, but it seemed okay. Devolve. I see how it is. Don't think that I don't. Don't you think that I don't? Here we go. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Next turn. Oh my. Oh my, chat. Pathetic worm. Ice block.
We're gonna be rich.
Actually, like, don't know that I want any of these. I guess I'll take that one. Pathetic worm. Hi, NHL. Chumbus Guru dodging the nerf back. Yep. It is the most broken hero power. The Chumbus Guru. Opponent literally never rolls that. Alright. Alright. Fungus achieved. Fine. What does the 6-mana elemental tutor? It tutors Vixalis. Alright, let me build not as bad Quest Mage. Where is it? One of these is bound to be Mage. It's that one. Sanguinar. Boop. So, I want the quest. Evo. Boop, boop, boop. Finley. Coin. Brand. Vex. What's that card called? Mess Adune. Ramoth. Varden, the minion, but not the hero. ETC. We'll give ETC a potion. We'll give it a couple potions. Potion, potion. Alibi. I'll put this in the main board. Ice block. Mysteries. Nova. Volume. Rewind. Biscuit. Infinitize. Did I forget anything? You like the longer Butu videos where you revised a deck partway through the video? Ah, nice. Am I forgetting something? I'm not, right? Oh, there's Savara and Commander. Hmm. Hmm. Well, I vaguely like the idea of cutting this and just having it in the band. There might be just too many coin minions, but I like the idea of playing with the 6 of them. It's very funny to me. The other alibi isn't even in. I was thinking like maybe I'd cut the second alibi, but huh? How am I supposed to fit everything? Chat, what's wrong with you? Is it ever a cut Bran angle? I feel like Bran is mid. The answer is obvious. No, I don't want to do it. What if we don't do the Bran high roll? How about that? What if we do... Now that I've cut Potion from the main board, I'm a little revolted. I don't know. I literally can't do everything, so... Guess this is going to be the perfect 30. I think you run Mailbox if you cut Bran. One less LE Evo. No, I really want to get the LE Evo high roll. I could not run the Savara tutor and put Bran back in.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
The Savara tutor feels like -1 card in hand as often as it feels like it was good to draw. What's up, Lamp? Ah! Volume up's nice. Hey, I've recently returned to Hearthstone after a nearly year-long break. I've heard about returning bundles. That does exist. I don't know much about it, though. Facts. I won't. I was thinking about if I was going to do this and this just to have Vex out to get the doubles on that, but it didn't seem worth it. This is gonna be nuts though, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, chat. Are you ready? You're not ready. You're not ready, are you? I didn't think you were going to be, but that's fair, actually. It's a lot to take in. Holy Biscuit, yeah, this is one of the biscuity turns of all time. I'll say that much. Ow. Oh, thank goodness. That was Mutanus. Woo! Alright. Bum ba dum bum. Uncontainable. Bum bum bum. There we go. We did it, chat. We managed to play it. We managed to play the double time warp on curve.
Time runs out on you.
This. Yes! That's pretty good. The turns will continue until forever, honestly. They're just... These turns are for always from now on. The turns will not stop. Until morale is completely over. What do we got? Cool. Ah, all right. The turns may have an expiration date. Maybe just maybe. Oh wait, no, we have. I forgot we have another. We have another quest to do. Okay. All right, take it back. The quests will continue until morale improves.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Here we go. Yo, what's up, Messidune? Here we go. So many turns for Martian. So many turns. All the turns. I mean, we just win, right? Oh, do we have lethal on board? No, we don't. He just thinks we do for some reason. See you later. Alright, that was a nutty clip. I have 4 things tagged, so that's 4 games, so that should be fine. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll play a little bit more because this seems way better, and I'm having fun now. But then I'll maybe in half an hour I'll go do my video. But I'll be right back. I'm back. Back and more powerful than ever. Who needs Ramoth? Not me. Where we're going, we don't need Ramoth. Is Vexalis the only elemental here? Yeah, the idea is to specifically find it. Jaina versus Ulfar!
Watch your back.
Oh, I was gonna cut Crush Claw for Bran. Eh.
I see you've brought guests.
Vexalis again. Ice block.
You fold.
Funny whelp thing. Opponent is running the Prince Renathal. Watch Boo for hours, play Dex Ladder, don't understand. Yeah. Oh no. I guess we go for potion. Are you ready? Spinetail Drake. I wonder how good that card is. I would really love a volume up, or an infinitize the maxitude, or a mana biscuit.
Insanity is no excuse for bad manners.
This will give me Messedune. That would have been cool. Alright, hopefully they don't do that to me again. I think I'm still... this one... That's not the end of the world. It's a small disaster, but it's not a big disaster.
We all exist in harmony.
If I'd done that in the opposite order, this would cost one less. Which is something that might not matter, but it also might matter, and make me feel a little silly. So, there we go.
I bestow these gifts upon
I bestow. I bestow. It's one of these games. Did they get Vexalis? That's fine. It's like super fine. That's super fine. Alright, next turn maybe. Next turn maybe. Unless they also have oh, they have Zep, right? Well, they might not. I was gonna say unless they have like an ice block tech too, but so far, no. Marshy's turn? There you go. Uncontainable.
I raise, you fold.
Alright, now I have to figure out how we're going to win this game. That's a start. We still have another extra turn, right? Cool. Sick. Alright, did we get there? It's pretty neat. You love to get there. Alright, I don't know that I should have done what I just did, but at least I did it, you know? At least there's that. Here, let me go ahead and... Oh, and then we have Savara, so yeah, we have all the questings we ever wanted. All the questings we ever wanted. That'll teach you. That'll teach you to think you can Theatar me. Me of all people. Okay? Come back in 10 years. I don't even care about the Savaya. Goodbye. Is it just me, or is Azurite Giant kind of stinky, even if you play Find Ellie's each turn? Oh, yeah, I mean, I think it's not great. Vixalis meta from now on, I guess. Yep, there you go. Everyone's pleased.
Only death is colder than the depths.
Only death is colder than the depths. What if I full keep this? What then? I really like these two cards, which is why I felt comfortable keeping this one. We have turned our curse into our curse. Man, I cannot wait to top deck Messadoon.
Did you bring some fish?
Hey, that hurts my feelings. Don't do that. That hurts my feelings. You stop. You stop that right now. Ooh. Back to the even shaman grind? Yeah. It's always waiting. It's always out there waiting. Ooh. I like how free this one is. That's why I picked it. Play first. Minions first, then attack. No. Hey Marshy, do you think if they weakened aggro and wild and allowed Dex to reach turn 6 or 7 more frequently, it would be more interesting? I mean, like, I like it when I can get to turn 7 consistently. I don't know that aggro is the thing that I think is keeping it down the most, though. Alright, so we have those. I guess I don't need 2 of these now. I guess I don't. Renethal Reaver might help with that? Maybe. Maybe. It'd be so funny if it didn't happen. Everyone's been waiting. There's some decks that just go and still kill you fast. What is OTC Journal?
Hear the call of Shardon.
Yeah, not everyone liked the Renethal meta. I remember. Alright, well, there's an extra turn. Oh, quest line with, yeah, okay, yeah. Very good. Oh, hey, Crush Claw. How you doing? That was one of those funny Ramoth games. Bum, bum, bum. Goodbye to all the other totems. Well, there's ETC. All right. I call this the old Ice Block Pass, Savara, Ice Block. It's one of those games. It's one of those games, chat. Hey, Macedon. A little late there, my friend. A little late there, Macedon. That's what I think. But why not? If I get that other rewind, I'll really appreciate this discount, Vixalis. Those minions are giant, they are. Oh, is Light Show, is Light Show arcane? I want to craft something so bad, but I heard they're nerfing soon. So it splits one to be costing more with more stats if there is a split. So like, it costs 5 mana, so one is a 3 and one is a 2. Wait, why does this have more attack? Shouldn't this be a 2/3? Does it split randomly? I thought it just gave one more than the other. Weird. Weird. It's time, chat, to wash away the filth. It is arcane. Look at that. All right. Uncontainable. Our light showers are certainly something. Yeah, they're gonna nerf the snake, the excavate snake. Figures, yeah. Someday we're gonna draw Ramoth and it's gonna be really funny. That's not Ramoth. It's not Ramoth at all. Well, this doesn't do me much good if I can't freeze face with it. I can freeze face with this.
That's right. Feel
Oh, Ramoth. Surely you're in there somewhere. Ramoth bottom card, doesn't matter, yeah. I got a golden Sneaky Snake. Despite it's nice, it's strange that they print such cards that and nerf them 1 or 2 weeks later. You're talking the Azurite Snake is getting nerfed, not like the Hunter Snake. Like there's no collectible card that's getting nerfed.
By my calculations, you need to chill out.
Alright, this is my attempt to buy this ice block a turn. We'll see if it works. Be absolutely crazy. It would be absolutely crazy to play this many ice blocks and still not be able to close out the game. Whew. Ah, too bad. Alright. Come on. Something good. Please. One time. Ramoth off the top. Unlucky. Does this help me? Sort of. Depends what the Rainwine will get. It needs to get me specifically Ice Block, is that what it is? Can't even use my Vexalis? Oh, it's so brutal, chat. So brutal. Ice Block for me? Oh. Ramoth, buddy. What are you doing to me over there? What are you doing to me over there, Ramoth? Come on. Thought we were cool. How do you see the wild meta so far? That's alright. I've been having fun. But like, I've also dramatically lowered the type of thing that I'm willing to try out, right? Like, I've mostly just stuck to my plans so far. I've played
Jaina versus Thrall.
I've played
Watch.
Druid and Quest Mage, and I haven't been super interested in trying anything else. So, did I try the Elemental Mage with the new Giant yet? You guys are into the Giant, huh? Is it good? Is it good in like standard?
We have turned our curse into our strength.
The Giant, it gets discounted for each turn you've played an Elemental. Can I explain the opponent's rank? No. I wish I could.
That's right. Feel groove.
I would love to play a Druid. I missed 7 legendaries though. I can make them though. Unlucky. Unlucky. Hey, there's Messadoon. Hey, Messadoon.
So,
Can Marshy draw Elemental Evocation this coming turn for the big funny? Pandemonio. Thank you so much for the Prime, my friend. How are you? Well, I want to coin my friend Chumbus here next turn.
I
I
wonder.
think I'll still do this. That's okay. Opponent has lots of damage now. This was terrible, right? Like, I just got really excited. I had to do this that turn. Is what I had to do. But I don't think we were winning this one.
You win.
I'm tired, and I'm just going to lose some more games. So, I got the footage I needed, so I think I'm going to end there. But you guys... you guys have been great. I hope you had fun. I had fun, too. I will be back again tomorrow to play something. I'd like to play something cool like Reno Paladin, but we'll see how bold I'm feeling at that time. Let's do the old control find wild. How about that? How about that, chat? I think it's one of those days. Is there one? Oh, there's a couple, I guess. Singleton Highlander to Legend and Wild. I'm not seeing where my options are. Like, sometimes I have a hard time seeing where the control find lands. Where is it? Oh no. I even lost the one that I was looking at a second ago. Brutal. Alright. By the time I figure this out, there aren't going to be any There aren't going to be any viewers to send. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'll send you to this human.